you very much to the host from Kaze. Hi, Choco. How you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for the host of the Great Milk State. Hi, Lostman. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I'm ready to go. I didn't get as much work done as I hoped, but what else is new? That's a mood. I have ordered an anime here on time, so things are slowly improving. That's good. This isn't the chum bucket. Sadly, no. There's a joke I can make there. I'm choosing not to. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, or evening for me. The music? Yeah, it's playing. Okay, cool. Fun fact, I actually can't hear the music. Only you guys can hear the music. Right now I'm sitting in awkward silence. I think I meant evening. It's all good, don't worry about it. You think you meant evening. Also, I signed up to take a test yesterday. That should be my first step into being certified and becoming a teacher. So that's amazing, Milk Steak. That's awesome. That's incredible. Person, how's your day? Me, terrible. Thanks for asking. You may hear some talking upstairs. Corgi and Blitz here are playing Bug Snacks of all games. Well, we've officially reached the 7:30 mark. I'm going to give people a little bit more time to huddle in. And I guess I'll start getting things ready. First comm we're going to be working on today. It's going to be one I've been working on for Kaze. Actually, you want to know something funny? Both the two comms I want to focus my attention on today, both of them have my Sona in it. Well, weird plush, you can never know 100% sure, for sure. Although with that, and even if you doubt it, it's still good for people to hope that they will, you know? I also hope that things will get better for you, even if it doesn't feel like that they won't right now. I feel like that they will at some point. Maybe not now, maybe not as soon as it should, but it could. Oh no, I haven't switched screens yet. I was giving people more time, although, frankly, I think we can just dive right in now. There we go. Yeah, that cursed game. The Vor game. Hang on, waiting for it to load. Anytime now, YouTube. Ew, an ad.
Squidward Gaming.
And there we are, the first Squidward Gaming of the evening. That's exciting. As you can see, the background is been colored since you guys saw it last. We're gonna just work on the characters right now. Yeah, that movie, I think it's called, like, Turning Red or something. Blitzy and I were talking about this earlier, and if I may be frank, I am not digging the way the people look. There's just something, like, weird about, like, the beady little eyes and the huge mouths with, like, the rows and rows of teeth. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. The animation itself is lovely, obviously, but, like, there's just something about, like, the way the characters look I'm just not a fan of. Something about the mouths. I didn't really like how the mouths looked in Luca either, but I could, like, get past it because at least it had, like, the big emotional eyes and things like that. This, not so much. I don't know. The red panda looks cute, though. But maybe I'm just biased because it's a red panda. I do think it's neat that it's also macro and Canadian. So has everyone had their Twitter channel to the Nickel? I've had like a couple of memes related to the Nickelodeon Smash game that we knew that was like the worst kept secret in the world. We all knew it was coming. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be very good. I mean, if past cartoon fighting games Smash Brothers clones have proven. With that said, that game does have Nigel Thornberry in it, so, you know, there's at least that going for it. Thank you, Fenbot, for reminding people that I do, in fact, accept tips. We only have 6 days left to go on that on the fundraiser, and we've got, or not the donation goal. You know what I mean, not fundraiser. And we've only gotten to 35.92% of the way there. Now, that doesn't mean that, like, people's amazing donations don't help a ton, though. Let's keep that in mind. Even if we don't make the goal, everyone, I'm super grateful for the donations and just how awesome you've all been. So thank you very much. Even if we don't make the goal. If we don't, there will be goals in the future, don't worry. Still, though, 6 days, that's plenty of time. I think we've heard this one before. Well, geez, thanks, Lostman. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Thank you for the $10 donation from Milksteak. Nigel Thornberry for smashing. I'm glad to see that people's confidence in me is as unwavering as ever. Oh, you guys want to hear something really effed? So I had a potential customer contact me today, right? They were contacting me about, obviously, about a commission, and I want a t-shirt of that now. What, Nigel Thornberry for smashing? I am just in an odd mood as of late. What? Would you like me to refer to you as she? Is that what you're saying? Because I will. There's no problem. I mean, it'd be a bit hypocritical of me. Yes. Yeah, no, I want that on a shirt. But yeah, anyway, so this person contacts me, and they're basically like, no. Okay. And they're basically like, okay, now, as you guys know, I require upfront payment, right? And they're basically like, you know, look, if you could do me a favor and put me on the list, or like start the art now, that I could pay you when I get paid. Now, please keep in mind, I don't know when this person gets paid. I have no idea, and it's like, no, I can't really afford to do that, especially right now. So I tell them, and And I tell him, it's like, I'm sorry. Hey, we're being raided by Voltage Circle with a party of 1. Thank you very much, Voltage. Oh, hi, bro, dude. Thank you very much for the raid, my dude. If you came in the raid, don't forget to refresh your page. It's good to see you. What were you... Hang on, let me give you a shout out. What were you playing or doing? I was gonna look up something super quick. I don't remember. It must have not been that important if I wasn't gonna look it up. Oh, Light Up the Sky by Prodigy. Right, I was gonna look up the lyrics. Light up the sky. You keep asking me to sing these songs I don't know. Light up the sky. Illuminate. Here come the dance we instigate. Light up. Radiate. 10,000 degrees. Radiate. 10,000 degrees. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see. I'm sorry, it's not that the song is making me think of that as I was going at the same tempo. Light up the sky. Illuminate. Here come the dance we instigate. Light up the sky. Illuminate. Here come the dance we instigate. Light up. Radiate. 10,000 degrees. Radiate. 10,000 degree hot knife. Light up the sky. Illuminate. Here come the dance we instigate. Light up the sky. Illuminate. Here come the dance we instigate. I'm sorry, I don't know the song. Bro, dudes. Good to see you, though. You're welcome. And hi, Choco Mango. I was playing Fortnite trying to get 3 wins in a row. How'd you do? I didn't mean that. Chris did. Hope I don't end in a position of authority or people going to die for my spell. I have no idea what you're talking about, Lostman. Oh god, the T-posing Xehanorts. But yeah, I hope you managed to get the 3 wins in a row in Fortnite. You wanna know what's actually funny? My first game, well, no, technically my second.
Squidward gaming.
But, pardon me. Because the first one put me in a lobby with people, even though if I remember correct, I might be misremembering if this is even how the game works, but even though it wasn't that long ago. I ended up being put in with people, but I was killed by an AI. That's alright. But anyway, I actually managed to get second place on my first proper game in a very long time. What was I saying? Right, anyway, so right, back to the commission story. I told them, I was like, I can't really reserve you a spot because that's not really how it works. You either pay up or, unfortunately, I can't help you. And they basically called me a fundy? Like a fund child? As a result? What? I was very, very confused. I was like, Well, no, because if I was a fun child, this wouldn't be a problem. Like, I think you misunderstand what that means. It's either that or you're calling me a fundamentalist, which... Alright. Okay, disconnected thought. One out of 3. Messed up the second one, so I tried 2 more and could not... that sucks. Fortnite's hard, especially because, like, I don't really know how the ranked play works or whatever, but, like, matchmaking, like, a lot of online games I find is kind of unbalanced. Yeah. It's something to refer to, like children of well-off parents, basically. At least they didn't call you a slur. I have been called a slur before. Actually, I have been called a slur. And I want you to keep in mind, the commission they wanted wasn't that expensive. It was $10. So once again, as I have been told frequently, $10 is too much for my commissions. Yay! Yep, it was only $10. Yep. Well, actually, it's more likely that they got upset because I wouldn't do them the favor. rather than the actual, like if I'm being honest, it was probably more that. But my anxiety can't help but read it as $10 be too much for a Dr. Josh Fox commission. I keep trying to tell myself that that's loaded, like that's obviously not true, but like it's hard when it feels like this is something that I keep, when these are like messages and whatnot, I keep getting. Did he have the money? I guess not, because he was basically like asking me to reserve a spot for him and to work on the commission as a favor, and then he would pay me back. Like, he would pay me when his money came in. Bruh. So yeah, anyway, that really upped my mood today. Yay! I'll try again tomorrow to get 3 wins in a row, and $10 is a good pricing for me. How are you doing today? I'm alright. If I suddenly have to stop streaming, it's because I've been suddenly inflicted with food poisoning, but like, because I ate something that I didn't realize was undercooked. I should be fine, but like, because it's not like it was like super undercooked or anything, but like, you know. Jesus, I can't get these eyes right. I think I might have to rework how I do eyes, because I'm starting to think, like, it's actually starting to actively hinder my ability to show expression. Which, you know, is one of the things I pride myself on, is characters being able to be expressive. Oh, hang on. Your rates are extremely fair, I'd say. You could even afford to maybe raise them a little bit. Well, it was more like... He told me not to stick my lower lip out, which is something that happens on its own sometimes. He says stop doing it because it makes me look like a... Yay. I'm gonna say no to that, but I did read it out so you guys get the context of what Maurice Cherry was talking about, and I'm very sorry that that happened to you. You're not in trouble or anything, Maurice, don't worry. It might be upsetting to some people to see the word. Like you said, you hate the word. So, I do too. It's just such an ugly word. Like, aside from just, obviously, like, the implication of it, it's just an ugly word too. Like, it's such a hateful word. Yeah, I don't... I'm just gonna, like, do it, like, make the eyes look more cartoonish, because generally my eyes tend to look better when I do them like that, so... F family, right? It's not even F family, it's just, to me, if people start talking around you like that, making you uncomfortable knowing what they're doing, are they still family? To me, family implies love, caring, understanding, and a want to be there for the people that you care about, you know? It's caring. At that point, are they family anymore? Everything has been... Lost, are you alright? You seem kind of out of it today. Are you gonna be okay? Like, are you alright, dude? Everything's been fairly chill to the point of being mind-numbing. Yeah, fair enough. I spent some of the day working, and then I spent the rest of it, like, kind of just slumming about. Actually, they're on the beach, so I actually don't think he needs the hat. So let's get... They need the hat. Sorry, Kaze. I don't think they need the hat. My mistake. See, kids? Sometimes even I do it. Yeah, exactly. At that point, they stop being family. Because if they're actively attempting to do harm, at least in my opinion, I feel like they've kind of lost the right to call themselves that. To you, anyway. They may be family to someone else, but not to you. I just have to throw something out super quick. I like I'm all like, I might get some food poisoning. I might have some issues with food poisoning later, and then I'm just sitting here eating popcorn. Aw, shucks. Shucks, Kaze. Just your usual, eh? Not sure what that means. Because for some people, the usual of whatever, it could mean a multitude of things. Squidward Gaming. I made a post on Twitter about family as a joke, but essentially a family is literally a group of strangers that's related due to someone's libido and poor decision-making skills. I don't... You see, again, that I don't necessarily agree with that, because to me, family isn't necessarily who you're blood related to. Now, I have the liberty of having a fairly decent relationship with most of my blood family. I say most because there's one or two members I don't get on with, but I don't really consider them family. You know? They're not my family. They weren't there for me when I needed them or whatever, you know what I mean? To me, a family is it's togetherness. It's your ability to care for each other and be there for one another. It's not about bloodlines. Woke up at 3, got a check-in, and got fast food. Oh, sounds nice. Hi, Josh. Hi, Dresser. How you doing? I hope you're doing all right, my dude. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, I don't mean to prattle on about it. It is... I guess it's just something really important to me, because I feel like that since I've moved out, my family has extended quite a bit, and the people that I consider my family outside of that are like outside of my blood relations are just as much family to me. Maybe the real family was the Squidward Gaming movie. Exactly. The true marker of family is knowing... Excuse me, is knowing how much they enjoy Squidward Gaming. I do hope that Squidward's in that Nickelodeon fighting game, because then he could be like Nick Smash Brothers, as I've taken to calling it, because that way he can be like we can have true Squidward Gaming. You pick your tribe for better or for worse. Yeah, for better or for worse. Obviously, sometimes you might pick out someone, or you might grow close to someone, and then it turns out they weren't family at all, but, like, you can't know that in the moment, right? That can happen. I've had that happen. And it hurts, and it sucks. But then you move on, and you get better, you know? Could Squilliam be an Echo Fighter? What about Kelpie G? I'm so sorry. I also don't think like that. I just thought it was a funny joke. I'm gonna use another one of my skits. But yeah, that's fair. That's fine. Sometimes personal jokes like that can kind of paint a picture, though. Not that I'm saying that you were intending to paint a picture. Like you said, you literally just said that wasn't your intent. But for sometimes it can be, and I can understand why someone might think that that's like the intent through that. If that makes any sense at all. Like say for instance, I make a joke about, I don't know, I make a joke at the, like, the expense of that, I can't think of a good example, but, like, sometimes it's hard for people not to read it as such. With that said, you did clarify that wasn't your intention, but... Aw, Voltage with the trans heart. Yay. Unfortunately, Twitter has made it hard for me to feel like I can identify with that flag. Thanks, Twitter! Thank you for invalidating gender fluid people. All the time. Context is in fact key. Yes, it is. Hopefully I'll sleep good. I hope you sleep good too, my friend. Me too. I also hope that I sleep well tonight. I doubt it, but it'd be nice. I haven't been sleeping well this past few, like, honestly, like about a week, and I'm not entirely sure why. It's the usual BS. It's nothing special. It's the usual nonsense. Your cat, which is better, Fox's sleep or your cat's sleep? Both are fantastic. Obviously, I have my biases, but both are just great. Oh my goodness. Both are absolute babbies. Well, it's again, it's more so like it's more so Hellsite. It's just its attitudes about like gender and gender expression are not great if you actually like stop and consider it. I know that a lot of it is like, you know, haha funny jokeage, but considering what we were talking about earlier, a lot of the times it is easy to interpret some of the jokes as being this is what this person really thinks, or this is the normalized sense of thinking among this group. It's very common, and one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of like the haha because I'm bi. Oh, that's right, yeah. Twitter hates bi people, that too. But that aside, you know, the whole haha F gender sort of thing, gender's not real sort of thing, that actually invalidates the experiences of a lot of people, myself included. Like, I get it. I get what they're trying to say. It's not so much that, like, that like, the concept is supposed to be that gender is itself is actually not real, because that's silly. It's the way we express our gender is largely based upon societal expectation, is I think more the idea. But that's not how they frame it, and that's some Twitter, yeah. That's not how they frame it. And what could be a haha funny joke 1 minute could easily become serious intent the next. And it makes me feel uncomfortable and like I don't belong in those sorts of circles. I'm trying to break out of that shell, but I always just get the feeling that, like, which is so funny considering that my pronouns are he, she, they. Oh, it's always Twitter. Twitter is a hell site. The only reason I still use it is because it's the place where most people know where to find me. Again, if I could switch over to, like, Tumblr or something, which has become so much more bearable, I would. Thank you, Voltage. I very much appreciate that. But yeah, just add my little diatribe there as reason number 152 why I don't like Twitter. Sometimes you gotta rip the band-aid off. Oh, shucks, thank you. I'm glad I am the sole thing keeping you on Hellsite. Well, not sole thing. There's obviously other artists and whatnot, but, you know. Everyone is valid. Yee. Well, like, it's so much of the same. It's just the same lukewarm takes, the same anger, the same, like, blah, 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 blah. Sort of doom scrolling kind of stuff. It's the same kind of, it's the same kind of toxic mentalities and ideals, and it's just... Jack Dorsey actually fixed the issues with your website challenge. Yeah, Twitter doesn't even have a T-posing Zayn or emote as drawn by a semi-popular furry artist, drjoshfox. Adler is in fact best, but he's getting married. I'm so happy for him. Him and Blazin. Yee. I am so excited for the... Yeah, they're getting married. I'm super excited for the wedding photos. I'm so happy for them. It's great. That's so good to hear. That was so cool to hear. Yeah, very good for Adler. A good bean. I mean, then at that point, why not just make it official, right? Remember that guy you walk in with the Endless Night Switch sign? We all owe him an apology. Again, though, I don't know. That's the sort of thing I see on Twitter all the time. And that's just the kind of thing I just don't care for. This kind of, to me, it feels less like that we are in the end times and more like it's an excuse for people to give up on trying. I'm sorry, Rorschach. Like, that's what it feels like. I don't feel like we're in the end times, not at all. I just feel, and this always happens. I saw this happening when I was younger too, where people just looking for an excuse to stop trying. And it's usually the world is going to end. Why bother? You know? And I don't agree with that. I don't believe that. And what's even worse is that, like, websites will profit off of that, too. Like, there was a recent kind of article going around basically saying that, COVID vaccine effectiveness had, Pfizer effectiveness has actually shown to have dropped. It's like, yeah, by, like, 0.3%. If you actually read the article, it's 0.3%, but that's not what the title said. Yeah, that's how I feel. But we don't focus on that because we're more focused on being miserable and crappy because it's easier. It's easier to give up and it's easier to be miserable than it is to try and be better. You know? Clickbait. Hoo-ha-ha! To be honest, my cynicism and nihilism are an excuse to be... Well, if you know that, and if you don't like it, it's something you could work on fixing. I used to be like that all the time, where I don't know how many of you people will believe this now, but I was just such a nihilistic person. I didn't believe in the good in anything. Really, not really. I believe that everything, if anything good happened to me, it had to be for something else's gain or benefit, whether it be a person's, the universe's, whatever the case may be. It had some sort of indirect benefit to something else, direct or indirect benefit to something else. And I just wouldn't allow myself to believe that sometimes good things can just happen. Now, for me, it wasn't so much because I wanted to be lazy. For me, it was because I was depressed and in pain, and I just didn't know how to process my pain. I know much better. I know how to do it much better now, but back then, no idea. And I would use nihilism as my kind of rationale. She's been pretty helpful in giving out the optimistic parts of this, and she worked on the vaccine, specifically for Moderna. Very cool. To be fair, guys like you make humanity worth fighting. Oh, thank you. This Lady Fox appreciated. Give me your legs, Lyoko Wanderer. Basically, my cynicism and Elizabeth depends on my surroundings. So I'm not saying you have to be positive all the time, but... Hello, friends. I come in the morning, never do squats. My legs want me dead, and I've been stuck at my desk all day. Please help. Oh, you're American. Take them. Yeah, squats are a bitch. And yet I do them. I do them to help with my legs when I do my exercises. Well, like, again, you can't be optimistic all the time. I also don't think that's healthy, because that's just denial in the other direction. Pretending like literally everything is perfect and everything is fine that's also potentially very dangerous. This is pretty great. I haven't gotten the vaccine yet. When it becomes available, just when you can. When you can. I only have my first dosage. I'm still waiting for a second dosage to become available. It's taken a while. I can burn 200 calories jogging, but 10 calories of squats kills me paid. It's because gravity's working against you. In that case, when you're doing squats, gravity is working against you, so it's a lot harder. I've heard so much for a second dose because I've heard this one, the one that kicks your butt. Thankfully, no side effect. Oh, awesome! Congrats! Not everyone has that luck. The first one I didn't really feel much of, but I think Corgi actually felt the effects of. I'm kind of scared about that second one, but I've been sick so many goddamn times. It's just like, you know what? I'm sure I'll deal. Yeah, with me, though I only felt tired for a day. Fair enough. I got the first shot. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my second. And when I do, I'm going to be going around town. I'm definitely going to be seeing if maybe I can get it through the college, because I don't know how, I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting otherwise. You were sleepy and got some chills. Other than that, you were fine. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, excuse me. Do I have any drink left? Poop, I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm just going to get myself some water. Be right back, folks. We're back, folks. Did that article mention alternative treatment? I don't believe so. I don't try to force positivity all the time. I just think of the slightly scale optimist perspective. I definitely hold the optimistic side of things, or at least somewhere in between. I try to keep myself balanced. Basically, it's when I try to keep a level head about things. Now, do I always manage? No. I'm an emotional person, and I also have anxiety, so I don't always manage to keep...
Squidward gaming.
I don't always manage to keep Squidward gaming. I don't always manage to keep a level head about everything. I wish I could, not always. But that's just how it be, yo. So anyway, they got to the end of Bug Snacks, and we just found, and we got to the part where we found out the twist, and yeah, what the hell, game. I mean, I already kind of had a feeling that's what the twist was, but, like, it's definitely a twist. It's definitely very strange. The twist? What twist? Well, I don't know if I want to spoil it, because there may be people here who want to play the game. And it is relatively new, so it's like, I don't want to potentially ruin it for people who might be interested in trying the game out. Let's just say that things get weird and end it there. I mean, the game's already weird, but it gets weird and end that there. Yeah, no Bug Snack spoilers. Can definitely relate. Fair enough. Anyway, enough existentialism and positivity versus negativity and people saying that my art isn't worth $10. Let us move discussion to something a little bit more positive in general. Like, gosh hecky, look at how cute Kaze is. I like weird. Oh, it's not that kind of weird, sweetie. The game all about Vor gets weird, as in weirder than it already is. I think I need an adult. Also, wait, what? Cutie! Look at them. Cute. Look at this babby. I spent so much time drawing Marshall. It's ridiculous. No, it's all good. Betty's cute. Oh, thank you. Although the cute should be contributed to Kaze. Yes. So nickname might or might not club. I want to make a Rocco means be like so. Well, that depends if Rocco's in the game. Nigel Thornberry is in the game, and he's gonna be my main if I ever play it. I would imagine they would add Rocco because they had the movie that came out somewhat recently. I say somewhat because it's been like, what, 2 years now? But, it came out somewhat recently. I think I can handle the weird. I've seen things. I think I'll be alright. Alright! Well, Zim is literally in the game. Like, one of the characters is just Zim. So, there you go. And I think it's like, he has Gur as like his little backup character, so... Honestly, I don't think the game's gonna be very good. I just... Like... God damn it. I don't think there's ever been a Smash clone that's ever come even close to being as good as Smash Brothers. Like, except for maybe Rivals of Aether. I tried Brawlhalla and I honestly didn't like it. But Rivals of Aether, but even then... Catch me eating Wormy from SpongeBob. Again, my main's gonna be Nigel Thornberry. My main will be that weird guy from DVD. Always ask people about the Loud House. There are 2 Loud House characters, Lincoln Loud and I think Laura Loud. I don't know. I've never watched the show, but it's one of the more popular girls. The close-up would be his final smile. Oh, that's fantastic. And like if you beat him as like SpongeBob at the end screen, like the Smash Brothers end screen shows like everything's on fire and he's just with Patrick. He's like, "We did it, Patrick! We saved Bikini Bottom!" No, it doesn't have to be Smash. That's fine. It's I mean like from like something like say like the Kung Fu Panda one or the Cartoon Network one or God forbid PlayStation All-Stars. They just never feel as good. Like they always feel kind of clunky and awkward and just never as good. Even if sometimes they have some people working on it that were also working on Smash Brothers. Like again, I can't wait to meet Philip from Fairly Odd Parents. No, oh, one of the characters is Powdered Toast Man, so that's pretty cool. And you don't have to feel not as smooth, not as refined. It just always feels kind of clunky. And you don't have to feel bad about supporting John K if you did it because if you play as Powdered Toast Man, because I'm pretty sure Powdered Toast Man was Bob Camp's idea. And John K isn't going to see a cent of support from Nickelodeon for it. I don't think he's seen support from Ren and Stimpy for years. When Super Toilet gets deconfirmed, it breaks a table. And Super Toilet. That's why PS4 characters aren't Smash. The CN Smash didn't have a lot of characters. It would have been also played as well. Okay, yeah, but Choco Mingo, it did have Captain Planet. So it at least gets a bump up in my opinion. The only way it would have been better if it was Ted Turner pretending to be Captain Planet. Okay, but maybe like PS All-Stars 2, the game could have helped development because they worked on Smash or an Ultimate actual Smash like gameplay match better roster. Would you buy it? Yeah, absolutely. If we could get like a good Sony crossover game, I'd buy it. That's great. It is. It's a girl, Nickel. You know who we need? We need Tim Curry's. Oblina's one of the characters, so I hope that they add in Tim Curry's character from Real Monsters. I don't remember his name, but I always just call him Tim Curry because he's great. Like the not Frankenfurter. That would be cool, like a darts and oh, fun fact, I actually found out about this. Apparently one of the cut DLC characters for PlayStation All-Stars, get this, was Shadow. Yeah, was Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, it was Shadow the Hedgehog. One of the cut characters was Shadow the Hedgehog. He would have been DLC. Yeah, they cut him out from the final game. Or rather, they didn't get to make the DLC because no one bought PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Is probably more accurate to describe it. That's unsettling. John K was acting like, let's maybe not, Lostman. That is true to a certain extent, but that might also upset people in their beliefs. And, you know, let's just say more John K was being a creeper. Let us rein it in, please. Time and a place, time and a place. This is not the time nor the place. I will say, John K is in fact a creeper, and I'm glad people realize that now, and he's basically been blacklisted from the industry. He's one of the few I didn't add the face floof! How dare I? I knew something looked wrong. I didn't add the face floof. No idea why they chose Shadow. But I think it would be interesting that, Smash Brothers would have Sonic and PSVR would have Shadow. What's next? Cartoon Network, All-Stars or whatever it's called has Tails. It's alright, just, let's try and remember the age rating and... and just in general that we try to keep other people's experiences in mind while commenting here. We were supposed to have scattered thunderstorms 2 days ago. Sadly, nothing happened. I don't see what's sadly about that. I don't like thunderstorms. Never did. I mean, they did have a Sonic collab, right? OKKO, wouldn't that be surprising? That'd be pretty dope. I mean, if they made... I mean, I don't think OKKO was out by that... was even, like, a thing by the time that game came out. I think Steven Universe literally just started airing. By the way, those Steven Universe RPGs, not too bad, actually. Like the Save the Light and whatever, like on the Switch and PS4, not bad. Surprisingly solid. It started to rain at 3:10. Yeah, it like rained for like 2 minutes and then it just stopped. I love rain. It makes me happy. I don't like rainy, cloudy weather. I don't get the appeal. I sound like a vampire. No, even during the night, I prefer it when the night has like a clear sky and I can see like the moon and like I could hear like the night music and things like that, you know? I just don't like cloudy, rainy weather. I never have. Even when I was going through like my super emo teen phase, I didn't like it. I like the occasional rain. It can be relaxing. Will Patrick's final smash be him cranking that Soldier Boy? Yes, and it'll be at it'll be like at 150p. It'll be at like 150p. Yes. Patrick, stop that right now. Oh, by the way, I should mention, I should remind folks, this is an AMA stream. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. We've been oddly personal. I want to say oddly, but I don't mind it when we get personal like this. But we have been personal tonight. So if you had something more specific you wanted to ask, whether or not be something that's more personal, whether or not it be something a little bit more... I mean, to be fair, you guys have been asking questions, just more so about the Nick game. I have a feel I would make your emo teen self unsettled. Oh, dude, that was so edgy of you to say. Why would you say something so edgy? What, Soldier Boy? Even as a kid, I didn't like that song. It drove me insane. There's something about the way that he sang. I mean, real talk though, Lost. If you want to see like true like edgelord cringe though, you should see some like I posted that video like forever ago, but some of like my old art. How's my week been so far? It sure has been a week. Nothing really all interesting has happened other than just some personal stuff and that stuff getting sorted and being tired all the time. Yeah, I couldn't stand that song even as a kid. It's just something about the way that he sang it, something about the fact that all the other kids in school were obsessed with it. no. It would play during like school dances and whatnot, and I just did not get it. Posture check. Thank you. Thank you, Dresser. I should in fact be trying to make sure that my posture isn't crap. Super personal AMA time. What did you have for lunch and dinner, and why did it give you food poisoning? I had hot dogs wrapped up in with cheese, wrapped up in croissant, and the reason why it may be giving me food poisoning is because of the fact that the croissant may not have been finished cooking properly, which might have also affected the hot dogs. That's why looking back on it embarrasses me to no end. And don't worry about it. We all had our cringy things we were into as kids. We were kids, right? Part of the reason why I hate cringe culture is because it demonizes kids for being kids, you know? Oh god, what is going on upstairs? Your original character had a zipper and you thought that was deep. Yes, there was a picture. That wasn't actually part of his design all the time. It was just at the time, just for that one picture. But yeah. Do I plan on keep playing Yakuza? Yes, 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 yes. I've had way too much fun with Yakuza 0 so far. I am totally gonna keep it up. If it ever gets uncomfortable and the chat wants me to stop, I'll stop, but, like... I mean, from what I understand, even though, like, maybe, like, bits of the humor kind of push it a little bit, I don't think it ever gets to the point where I'd be uncomfortable streaming it. Not like, let me put it this way. If I'm comfortable enough to say that I would love to stream the Outer Worlds at some point, I don't think Yakuza is going to be a problem. I had cysts and it was terrible. Ow! Ow! I hope it's better now. I get to the catfight arena? No, I didn't. I am being poked by Dressard. No, I haven't been to the catfight arena. I didn't know that was a thing. That is wonderful. I mean, it was the 80s. Looking back, literally the only reason I liked it was because everyone else liked it. So I thought me like it too would make me cooler in theory. Guess how that ended up. Did Style hurt themselves? No idea. They're not on stream yet. If they are gonna show up today. Cysts are pimples from extra hell. Yeah, basically. They are filled with pus. Not to be disgusting. And yes, screw cringe. Let people enjoy the exactly. Majima is in chapter 32, so yeah. Oh, of course it somehow involves Majima. I'm looking forward to Majima. I hear he's a lot of people's favorite character. Majima, you idiot / positive. What is happening upstairs? I think when I go on, like, my proper break, I'm gonna ask why everyone is, like, shouting. Especially kids. Like, that's what I hate about, like, cringe culture and this kind of idea. Like, I know we, like, laugh at haha Sonic OCs and whatever, but, like, let the damn kids do what they want. Let them have fun. I recognize that a lot of people, that's just how they get their jollies, by being terrible to kids, but, like, come on. It especially happens to, like, teenage girls, I notice. Insulting kid. Yeah, it is. I'd say so. The only reason you should try and interfere with someone's enjoyment of something is if it hurts someone else or has the power to hurt someone else. And I don't mean like, man, that's so dumb and cringy. That makes that hurts me. Like, no, not sarcastic. Like, literally. Lindsay Ellis has made comments on that. Yes, she has. Kids, bro, I'm 23 and no, dude, same, I do too, but I'm more concerned about the kids who have, like, the cringy Sonic recolors, the quote-unquote cringy Sonic recolors and whatnot. I'm more concerned about them. Yeah, no, there's, like, a lot of really cool, fantastic stuff. And don't get me wrong, there is some OCs and whatnot where you look at it and you're just like, oh, yeah, you could tell they're trying way too hard. But they're kids. Sometimes when they're trying too hard to be super serial, that's how they have fun. I can tell you right now, I had a lot of fun making my cringy old Sonic OCs and my, like, Mario OCs and whatever. I've since I actually still have some of them, and I sort of reworked some of them, but, like, ideas are the same. The whole popular thing, bad stuff is annoying. Yes! Super duper personal I made 10. When was the last time you cranked that Soldier Boy? Never! I have never cranked that Soldier Boy. I am not Squidward. I am not Patrick, rather. my first OCs to FNAF OC, and I don't regret it. Maybe it's time to bring them back now I'm world building. Do it! Do it! Do it! I want to see your FNAF OC. Actually, fun fact! I designed a FNAF OC specifically just to get it rated on a Tumblr Ask blog, which rated OCs. He was an owl. He was an owl who existed in the Kids Cove part of the FNAF 2 location. He was much smaller in build and much simpler in terms of functionality, but he would teach kids about things. He was an educational character. AMA time, which organelle is considered the powerhouse of the cell? Mitochondria. Midichlorian. No, Lyoko, I don't remember that, actually. To be fair, I actually, okay, it's so funny. I actually really like Persona and, like, Shin Megami Tensei, whatever. I haven't played Persona 5 yet. I should probably fix that, but, like, yeah. But no, I don't remember that at all, actually. I'm not surprised. The Persona fandom can be... Anyway. Or was it the Smash fandom? Because the Smash fandom can also be kind of... Anyway. Who's the best Persona character and why is it Kanji Tatsume? You know what? I don't know. I'd have to think on that, actually. Okay, bye, Weird Plush. It was great having you. Essentially, almost every one of my OCs lived in a place called Treehouse, which is a place where they get together and relax. It's a place that takes place outside the respective universe. The OCs that are stories that are... That's so cool. I like that idea a lot, actually. Also, even though it's called Treehouse, it's essentially a mansion. Oh, I really like that. People claiming you can't be a real Persona fan if you haven't played the games or got into it from Smash. Can't afford a whole new system just for Persona, but you can bet I watched a full playthrough of Persona 3 and 5 and love every moment of it. Yeah, you're still a fan, even if you haven't played the games. You want to know what being a fan is? Did you enjoy X Media? Yes. Congratulations, you are a fan. So you so choose to refer to yourself as such. There's actually this user I follow on Tumblr, and I'm actually considering unfollowing them, which is a shame because I think that their ideas and content is really good, but I don't agree with a lot of their opinions, both political, but I can let that go. But it's more so the attitude, and I especially disagree with their opinions on gatekeeping in fandom, where they actually think it's a good thing. And to be fair, from their perspective, I can kind of get why, but like... To me, I just feel like that's invalid because it's like, it's fandom. Calm down. You know, it's alright. It's alright. Your version of X thing will still be there. It's okay, you know? I'm stealing that idea. I'll take it as inspiration. I'm a fan of Miitopia even though I only have the demo. Exactly! I think Miitopia is a really fun game, but I only have the demo. I can't afford the main game. I mean, if you guys ever wanted me to stream it, a great way to help with that would be to donate so that I can grab a capture card and a copy of the game. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Donations in the top right. And the tip link is right here. Sorry, I saw the opportunity. I had to grab it. You lost to cops in your fort to a giant spider. What? Mine live on an island named Garatina's Garden. Also made a Giratina OC for it. She disguises the Ninetales and just an energetic, excitable, friendly person who wears thick rimmed glass frames just because someone once said she looked good in them. Aw. Also, the true fan doesn't... Yeah, there's no such thing as a true fan. If you enjoy X media, then you are a fan. No, to me, it's yeah, no. There are true fans. There are no fake fans, in my opinion. There's no such thing as a fake fan. Did you enjoy X media? Then congratulations. You are a fan. Shameless plug time. Yeah, no, that was completely shameless. I mean, to be fair, most of my plugs for donations and whatnot are shameless. I freely admit. What can I say? Starving artist. Starving artist who'd really like to be able to, like, pay their rent, but also afford things for the stream. Stalker! Ah, the game's Stalker. Okay. I thought it was like happening in, like, a D&D session. Hi, T-Chap! Oh, we had to reset the new brain cell. Oh, by the way, how's the new brain cell working for you guys after we blew up the old one? Oh, thank you very much for the donation from the Great Milksteak. $5. My donation to the Fox makes a more shoe me fun. Oh, well, I mean, I already have a more shoe meme, so that'll be meme. I already have a more shoe me, so that'll be easy. No modded Dwarf Fortress. Wait, then why did you say Stalker? What brought up Stalker? I'm very confused. Other than just the fact that you really want me to play that game. Is it because I was mentioning buying things for the stream? Let's fix that. No! Random. Oh, lol, XD. That's so random. I mean, I had a comic called The Random Comic on DeviantArt, so who the hell am I to talk? I mean, in the sense of people who try to make you...
Windward Gaming.
Thank you very much for the host from Style Fox. Good to see you, Style. I meant in the sense of people... Thank you very much. I actually do need to stretch. I meant in the same sense of people who try to make you feel bad for not knowing everything about the piece of media you enjoy. But yeah, there's no such thing as a fake fan either. There's just fans. You see, as far as I'm concerned, if you enjoy a thing, you're a true fan. Tell me more about this random comic on DeviantArt. Nothing special. Basically, it was my character and at the time and some characters I liked interacting, and that was really about it. It was in black and white, and then eventually it became a sprite comic. It only lasted a few pages. It is not on DeviantArt anymore. Mostly because I just didn't like it. I didn't, even back then, I think I knew it was kind of a second stringer. Compared to other terrible comics I was working on at the time. Oh, I'm doing good, Style. How are you? My cat wants attention. I'll be right back. Aww. Give your cat kisses for me. My first attempt at a web serial didn't go. It's alright, no one's does. I would have liked to see that. Oh, you like Thing? Name this random character's mother's cousin's friend's dentist cat. Mrs. Muffins. Will do. Yay! Kisses for the kitty. I'm tired but really happy. I've had a good week so far. Yay! You like a rhythm game? Name every song. Okay, starting from the top. Grunga Bunga by Cavey and the Cavemen. Grunga Bunga 2 by Cavey and the Cave. Oh, you're Dr. Josh Fox. I name every single symptom of a stroke. Well, symptom 1, watching Dr. Josh Fox. Oh, you're a Dr. Josh Fox fan? Make every underwear. Or, like, name every underwear. Obnoxious short chuckle. That's their dog. Such a fake fan. I'm so smart. Actually, no. Mr. Muffins is the name of their dog. They're going for a swim? They might later, but right now they're just on a beach by the city, which is kind of based on one that's actually near where I live. They're playing this song again. They played this earlier. I guess they only have a limited pool of songs to draw from. I think I might switch it to, like, some, like, I don't know, RPG music or something in a bit. What can go wrong? Amy time. There is no question. Take off your clothes. All right, hang on. Just gotta get the. There we go. Wait, literally? No. No. I just had a big old blanket on and I just have to get it back on. I just have to get up. Because it's cold down here. Okay, this is happening. No. Real talk. No. Real talk now. Question not the Fenk. No, I just had like a big blanket and I was just fluffing it around. Don't worry. Real talk, no. I like how everyone was like, "Oh God, she's actually doing it." No, we're sorry, we take it back! Conservative voice, yeah, this is happening. Fear. No, don't worry. Now I want that on a t-shirt. Yeah, no, same. Speaking of which, I think it was an idea you had for scenario chalk. What? There was? I don't recall this, my friend. Would you care to elaborate? Question not the Fenk. Oh, I love that. Pretending to be a lawn flamingo. I did? That's an oddly specific idea. So it has to be real. I can't imagine, like... Shirt pant. I can't help but notice that when everyone thought I was taking off my clothes, viewership went up. Is this how it ends? I become an ETH. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate. I didn't do it IRL. Well, I assumed not. OnlyFans. That, you know what, that'll be the new subscriber or OnlyFans. That'll be the new partner goal. It'll be if we reach a partner, I'll open an OnlyFans for you thirsty bastards. No. Can it be a dare? What? No! your OnlyFans is anything more than random pictures of fans, I'll be disappointed. Erotic fan pictures. It'll be like, oh, it'll be like one of those old clunky like metal fans in like a string bikini. I think you said it on a commission stream a while back, although I don't remember which one in particular. Erotic fan fiction. Oh god. Is that like see, it makes me wonder, is that like a reference to like an episode of Rocko's Modern Life? Like maybe like the beach episode or something? I don't know. I feel like that's a reference to Rocko's Modern Life or something. Things have gotten dark and there was a flash of lightning? Interesting. I don't know if there's anything going on like that on this end, but if we cut out, you guys know why. Actually, the internet's being like okay, real talk. Internet's being really good today. Like, damn. I need to make their body a little bit more proportionate. Because even though they're small, they're not that small. So let's, erotic. I watched Dr. Josh Fox take off the shirt and live to tell a tale. As I tell my budget while they're questioning what the heck I'm talking about. Her breasts were disappointing. What is this stream turning into? Erotic? I heard something along the lines of stripping down all my clothes pretending to be alone flamingo. Are you sure that was me? The desk fan turns towards the night guard, seemingly alive, the blades bright pink as if bonked. Tentacles are emerging from the cloud. Oh no! It's not Cthulhu! It's because of what we were talking about! I'm kind of Are you sure? I don't know. That sounds a little like too personal to be me. Maybe I did say that. I don't know. Maybe we were drawing something related to that. I don't know. Honestly, it's been so long. Who's Dr. Josh Fox? Tentacles, you say? Kaze, get the newspaper. I mean, this is kind of my fault, but... Eyes upon eyes. Tentacles upon tentacles. A great person, I say as I pass away in my husband's arms. No, what you need to do is right before you pass away, you need to say "Dar" in a perfect replica of CDI Ganon's voice. That's how I'm dying. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I see scratching from horizon to horizon. Are you gonna be alright? It sounds like you're actually having a moment. YouTube poops give me. Hey! Milk State, thank you for resubscribing for a whole year. Holy crap! Holy hell! Thank you very much for the gifts. Not the gift. What am I talking about? Thank you very much for resubbing. I'm actually gonna fix something about Marshall. Green seems more appropriate. When I die, it's gonna be one of those perfect cut screens where I'm just immediately on the floor afterwards and the Family Guy post. Ah! I'm trying to escape Lossman, don't worry. Oh, so it's just you with the tentacles. What do you think I'm trying to escape? Oh. Oh no. What, you folks, you're all trumpety tonight, jeez. Milksteak, no! But yeah, no, for real, thank you for being subscribed for a whole year. Damn, I've been doing this for over a year. That's insane. We do not do... Okay, technically speaking, Milksteak started it because he said there is no ask, take off your clothes. Y'all, we do not do responsibly. Technically, Milksteak started it. And all I did was ruffle around some blankets. I don't know what you guys think I was doing. Thank you, Fenbot, for reminding people that I do in fact accept tips. Tips are an awesome way to help support the stream. Y'all already know how. I don't need to go into deets about that. As an aside, if you look up in the top right, there is in fact a dono goal. And if we make that dono goal, you guys will get an awesome bonus stream that you'll be able to vote on. We are currently at $158.69, putting us at 39.67% to get to 400%, or $400, with only 6 days to go. I know we can do it. Curse you, Milksteak. You're welcome. You saying that bird toast yet, Kaze? I can't sell anything because you have killed me. Because I have died. You killed me. Good. I freaking love that cutscene. I knew you wouldn't do something like that. Well, yeah, it'd be a little weird. I mean, I could say something particularly cursed, but I have a feeling that it would probably make people uncomfortable, so I'm going not to. It's nothing serious, it's just kind of like an, oh god, why would you say that, Fox? Did again. Beware the hentai. Did the tentacles come back? But no, it's cold down here, so I always have like a lot of blankets. Dresser with the, I think that's what that emote is. Haha, super toilet. No, that's not, no, unfortunately, it's not something as simple as haha, super toilet. I have moments like that all the time. What moments? Like what? That you just get cold? Say it, say the curse thing. The tentacles are last near your beach. How cursed is this curse thing on a scale from 1 to Bigfoot? Well, that depends on how you feel, but you know what? I'm gonna just say it. I mean, I'm gonna just say it. I mean, guys, for real. How do you know I'm just not always naked when I stream? Hi, babe.
Hey, chat. You should all tell Fox to play Bug Snacks on stream.
No. I don't want to have to buy it.
Why not?
Because it's gross. Do not play Bug Snack. Are you? I give this an 8 big out of 10. Are you? You know what? Now I'm not telling. I'm gonna leave it be a cursed mystery to everyone.
What if that ends up? What if it's a donation goal? Donate this amount and you'll play Bug Snacks.
I mean, maybe, but like, Fox, play the. I won't play the Vor game unless somebody pays to buy it and gives me a little bit of extra. It's incentive. No Vor. Also, that wasn't that bad. I don't know, man. T-Chep is asking to confirm if naked.
No.
There you go. That's your confirmation. Blitzio said no. Vor game. Do not call the cute bug. Lyoko, it is Vor game. And it knows it! Hi, Corgo. Thanks for the host. They're the only good thing. Bunger is Bunger is great. I love him. About Tribal Hunter. No. No, okay, no. Tribal Hunter just straight up is a Vor game. Like, you could argue Bug Snap. No, Tribal Hunter's a Vor game. And I don't think I want to play it. Just because it's right doesn't mean you gotta say it. What has this become? I don't know.
You don't want to play Tribal
Yeah, no, we're talking about Bug Snacks because Corgi, I think, just finished Bug Snacks. Am I right in assuming that the ending is just as messed up as I figured it would be?
Oh, the ending is like really, really fucked up. Sorry. The ending is extremely messed up.
Deshanku Lord's Art Critique? No, this is a Ratchet and Clank, but it's written by Tumblr. I'm not completely done, but I beat the game. No, Deshanku Lords. This is a commission stream. But if you would like an art critique stream, the best way to do that would be to donate, so we can get that little bar up in the top right corner up, so we can up the donos. Money is good. I would very much like to make that $400, please. Okay, Corgo. Also, hi, Wolf Pineapple. Ratchet and Clank is written by Tumblr, and that wouldn't be too bad. Ratchet and Clank is written by Twitter, on the other hand. Whew. Now that would be smelly.
Bug Snacks written by Tumblr.
So which one is akin to Alexander Hamilton?
Oh no, it's just. Bug
Thank you for the
Snacks
$75. Jesus Christ. $75 donation from the Great Milkstick. A little money for Bug, a little money for Snack. Crap. I guess I gotta do it now! I will pick up Bug Snacks and we'll stream it after we're done Yakuza, probably. There. We'll play Bug... I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but we'll play it. It is on PC, so I don't have to worry about, like, hooking up the PS4 or anything. And that also puts us at $233.69, putting us at 58.42%. We're over half of the way there with still 6 days to go, guys. We can do it.
What's your goal towards?
Oh, bonus stream
Oh, okay.
that people can vote on.
Oh, are you just for money or?
Yeah. Donos.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like gonna.
Why?
You were like saving up to buy like a new tablet or something.
No. My tablet was like acting up a couple days ago, but it's fine now. I don't know what was happening. I think there was just something wrong with the drivers.
You need to update the tablet?
No, it's completely up to date.
Okay.
I think the actual just program for the drivers was just being screwy, but it's all right now. $75. It is. Thank you very much, Milkstick. That's a lot of money. I think that's actually more than Bug Snacks is actually worth. Let me check.
Bug Snacks is actually really cheap. It's like $30.
Let me check Steam. Remember you said my militia are becoming depressed. What? Worth it for the snacks. You know, culinary arts is an unconventional art form. As opposed to what we consider conventional, all invoke intellectual activity. Food dishes don't. Food dishes still invoke intellectual activity. Actually, cooking can activate your prefrontal cortex. It can actually stimulate it quite significantly. Let's go to Bug Snacks. I'm not going to download it now because... What? But it's on... I thought it was on Steam.
Unless it isn't.
Is it not on Steam? Uh-oh. Oh, is it only Windows? Or Epic Store?
Oh, you have to buy it from their website directly.
It's on the Epic Games Store! No!
You don't want to buy from the Epic Games. You don't want to buy from the Fortnites.
I don't want to have a third freaking store on my PC!
5 Fortnites at Freddy's.
I think Sonic Colors was freaking Epic exclusive anyway, so I was gonna have to do this sooner or later. Alright, I'll download all that bull crap when this is done.
What about 5 Fortnites at Freddy's?
How dare you say that about Bunger?
What?
That Bunger probably isn't even all that good.
Bunger is a... Bunger.
Bunger is my
More
heart
like
and soul.
Butger.
I do not have GOG. I have Steam and I have Origin. But after this, I'm also gonna have... God damn it, it's the Netflix issue. Remember we were able to just buy all of our games from like one or two sources?
You're gonna be an epic gamer.
I guess so, yeah.
You're gonna walk into the store and it's gonna play the Megalovania.
BBQ Bunger is spicy cute. Bug Snacks is Vor and Transformation.
And the story reason for it, I'm not gonna say, but it's highly disturbing.
If it makes you feel any better, I gave it to Fortnite because I will. Okay, no. Straight up, don't feel bad because I'm considering getting into Fortnite just for the Superman skin. Because, god damn it, I need a good Superman game.
Yeah, nothing screams Superman like some idiot dressed up like Superman running around shooting people.
Well, that's the thing. If I'm correct, the Superman, like the DC skins, all have like unique abilities.
Yeah,
so I can like just hit things and use my heat vision. I don't care if I suck in the game. I just want to play a frickin' Superman game that works. The closest thing we have, okay, there's two. There's actually two pretty alright Superman games. One of them is the arcade game, which is based on the original movie. I think it came out like 89, around the same time as the Batman game, which was based on that movie. And the other one is Death and Return of Superman on the SNES, which both of them are just kind of like pretty average beat 'em ups, but they're fun. I like them.
But you can't forget about Superman 64, the best Superman game.
Solve my maze.
Somebody once told me.
Was that Herman Vorit? Lustman, why? I'm scared. Bugsnax is a sort of indie puzzle game where you basically go around and you capture these things called Bugsnax and you give them to people. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Because it is so weird and outlandish and oddly dark that... Because you're not going to know that when you first play it because it looks like... Everyone looks like a Muppet, right?
Oh, and Bugsnax has good...
Yeah? Yeah, I actually heard about that. Thank you. That was just the best letting me know about the thunderstorm. We may have to cut this short. I was going to work on milk steaks, but I didn't know that the storm was actually rolling in now. We might have to cut this short, which sucks, but that's what's going to happen. Oh, you do know what butt snacks is. Okay. Either way. Oh, I saw Steam open. Go away, Steam. Nobody asked for you. I mean, I did, but shut up! Anyways, I managed to delete the cover art for Persona 6. Yes, I saw that. That was great. The weather around here's actually been mostly fine. It's been warm, sunny days. It's just, I think eventually it was... That's the kind of thing with a lot of warm days in a row, is that eventually it's going to make things go...
So we didn't even have that many warm days in a row.
Yeah, we did.
No.
They weren't, like, super hot or anything. They were, like...
We had, like, 1 or 2 nice days, and then all the other days have been poo.
Nah? I don't remember them all being poo.
Yeah, there was a day where it dropped down to, like, 18.
Maybe there's a storm because you've been playing... Oh, no, I've only played Fortnite, like, once recently, and that was because it's on Corgi's PS5, and I just decided to do it for the meme. I came in second, actually, on my first proper game back. I came in second. Why? I mostly hid. I mostly hid, and just let the other better players pick themselves apart. So yeah, I'm gonna be one of those assholes. It's either been ridiculously hot or humid and torrential downpours for weeks now. Judging by you planning to cut the stream short, this is a bad storm. It's apparently a bad storm. You've done great so far. Oh, thank you. I love the LEGO games. I haven't played them. Remember Gamefly hashtags of Blockbuster back in the day when you could just rank games? Yeah. I would if I could just rent a physical copy of Bugsnax to stream, I wouldn't have to own it. Go look for LEGO Batman games you can play as Superman. Yeah, but those are LEGO Batman. It'd be like saying Injustice, you know? Also, hot take. Not a big fan of the LEGO games. They're all super repetitive to me. Muppet-like creatures were bugs made of food and partially transformed into that food. Damn you, Mother Nature, a storm is... Yes, Dresser. I am the storm that is approaching, providing... Okay, swear to God, if the weather gets bad, I'm going to explode. I had a dream last night where you get caught in a bad storm. I am not pooping you. Oh, yeah, you told me about that last night, actually. Or this morning, I think, actually. Or whenever I saw you last. You might be psychic! Like, the original LEGO games, those are fine, but the formula's getting repetitive. No, like, not even just like that. Like LEGO Harry Potter, LEGO Star Wars, Just like, the good ones just don't do... Like, the ones that are called good, they just, like... And don't get me wrong, I'm sure they're good. They don't do it for me. Never really got into them that much. And I think what finally clinched it as in this isn't for me was when I played LEGO Dimensions, and I was expecting that to be a lot of fun, but then I booted it up, and it was, like, super boring. How do you make a game that with an idea that's so compelling, literally making LEGO a bunch of everything? How do you make it that boring? Even the Sonic DLC, I didn't really like much because it controlled so poorly. I say DLC, it was technically the pack, but like the Sonic pack, really cool novelty. I still have my Lego Sonic and the Tornado. Don't know what happened to the car. It's around somewhere. But I still have those. But like the actual gameplay, it's way too unruly. You're gonna have a bad storm. So most of them, mostly because I love Lego. BDW, I was at their cousin's house last night. And I went down to their basement. There was a DualShock controller on the couch. It took a moment to examine and confirm that it was. Then my cousin said to turn on. There was a PS5. I screamed. It was just standing there. Menacingly! Bugsnax, Bunger breaks through your window with cutesy eyes. Bunger, Bunger, Bunger. Adopt me. Well, crap. Bunger is now my friend. FNAF fan games can be good if brief, like one nights at Flumpties. And you've been thunderstruck!
But there are some of the Bugsnax who are so annoying to catch. When I catch them, I want to rip off their wings and legs one at a time and then throw them on the ground and stomp on them.
Do I have to play the infinite music?
Why?
Because you're being an edgelord. Anywho, going back to FNAF fan game, I don't know where that came from, but FNAF fan games, Woodkin. You want to know what I'm actually, like, ridiculous? I'm actually looking forward to this more than the actual, like, released FNAF game. FNAF Plus. I am looking more forward to that than Security Breach. Because it looks so good. Like those like videos, like the one of like Chico like singing that one song and whatnot. Oh, give me chills. So good. It's like we're finally getting those analog. It's like we're finally getting a FNAF game that actually looks like those analog horror videos, and I'm so looking forward to it. That was dark. It was dark. It's because Blitzio's an edgelord. I tried to watch a no death run of a fan game while that was still in. I've never felt so betrayed. Huh? Oh, death was still in, so you were lied to. I can't believe they lied to you. Who lies in a FNAF fan game no death run? What a bastard. Fun fact, the FNAF Plus guy made one of the few fan games that's got a good job. Really? What was the game? I think it's really funny that he's working on it if that's the case, but what was the game? I'm super curious now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make them, like, gray, just because I feel like it. Was it, like, really dark? Did he make money off of it? It was a FNAF Plus style remake of FNAF 2. Really? That's really weird that he would decide to take that down. Maybe he was making money off of it, because I know that's like the one caveat that Scott has, is don't make money off of it. Except for these fan initiative games. Of course, with Scott no longer being around, I don't even know if... Also, you have a pretty nice singing voice. Thank you. Scott probably thanked the fan service because they added him to... Yeah, because... Damn. it looks incredible. Like, I am so excited for that game. More so than Security Breach. Honestly, I kind of think Security Breach looks a little bit much. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's going to be a great time and I'm looking forward to it, but it's not exactly what I like in FNAF as much. I've never really been on board with the idea of making it like a free roam, more traditional horror adventure game. I always liked it when it was more arcadey. But like, I get why people like that. On top of that, I mean, the Glamrock animatronics look cool, but they don't really look like they'll be scary or anything. And the voice acting sounds like super hammy. Like, Gregory, I think she's found us. Like, oh my god, yeah. I mean, it doesn't sound that, I mean, it doesn't sound bad like that, but...
Can we just mod to replace Freddy's voice with Barry Burton from 31?
Huh?
Can we mod so that instead of Freddy's voice, it just plays Barry's voice?
Oh my god, please. Please. Who made a Star remake? You can't remake me! No, no one's remaking you!
When you die, it just goes, oh my god!
I think it was open source, or because it was basically a free version of FNAF 2. I've taken a very lenient approach to copyright. Trying to limit ideas and creativity like that is impractical, potentially immoral. I do approve of I don't approve of piracy and Rule 34 stuff, though.
I'm gonna find out what caused Gregory's death.
Chica! Oh my god! I mean, you do find a buffed up, like, Rockstar Chica, I think.
It looks like she was killed by I don't know.
By the Afton!
It looks like she was stabbed to death or something. And then Gregory and Freddy have to, like, split up for a bit, and he's like, take this with you. It's very powerful. Especially against haunted animatronics.
There's a bit where you're almost, like, crushed to death, and then you get saved, and then you were almost a Gregory sandwich. Crap, I do approve of striking piracy and Rule 34 striking kill it all. You have a Snickers. You see, okay. It's probably not safe for me to comment completely on piracy. I think that, I will say this, I think the circumstances depend. Like, for, like, a small dev team and whatnot, like, no, don't. Or if it's, like, a company that, like, deserves your time and is, like, really good, or, like, their games, like, for instance, I wouldn't recommend pirating something like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, because you want to know why? They didn't crunch their team at all.
No.
It came out that good. So they deserve that money.
The devs got to go home and see their wives and kids.
Yeah, but like something like, say, I don't know, any given game. I know we're getting back
like
into
any
this.
Assassin's Creed game.
Well, no, I was getting more into like any given like game made by Quantic
EA.
Dream
Or EA.
or EA. I honestly don't care. Do I do it? Not really, but closest I've come to that is Mother 3, and the fan translation of Nintendo makes it. I'll buy it in a heartbeat. Yeah, same. It's getting darker outside. Jeez. But yeah, that's my opinion on that, basically. As for Rule 34 stuff, you know what? It's a similar thing where it's like, I think it depends, frankly, on whatever the thing is. Or rather, whatever the project is. Like, if you're making money off of it, then I can totally understand why someone might want to take it down. But if you're just making it, like, for free, for people to use and whatever, then that's fine. It's not, most of the time, it's really not my thing most of the time, but, like, you know. Also, though, talking about FNAF fan games, apparently that Five Nights at Treasure Island, like that proper Five Nights at Treasure Island,
Apparently it's like really, really, really good, which is so funny because if you've seen like the original like and like the 50,000 fan remakes and attempts to finish it, they all suck. Like, I'm like, no offense to the people who tried to make it, like, you put in as much effort as you could, but like none of them are very good. But apparently like the most recent one, like the proper release, is really, really, really good, and I'm very curious to try it. Game crows are plaguing my fort. Hey, I'm not fond of what happened to Undertale. I mean, yeah, fair enough, but like to me it's just kind of a case where it's like, what you gonna do, right? Every fandom has that sort of content, and when a franchise gets big enough, it's hard to police that sort of thing. So at that point, it's just kind of a, you know what, as long as it's not trying to pass itself off as the real thing, I say whatevs. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna think that Five Nights at Boys is actually like a FNAF product. Also, any super expensive and rare game, I'm not spending around $200 for a party adventure game on the Wii. Yeah. Obviously, if a game is just not readily available because a company chooses to not make it readily available, at that point, it's them saying, I don't care. So, you know? Again, it's not really something I do, but like, I'm not gonna get upset at people if they, you know? It happens. Treasure Island is fun, but that stupid Donald Duck head is way too loud. In that case, piracy is justified. I think they changed the sound effect in the new one, but like I watched like a video of it. I think GoMotion, I think it was GoMotion, did a video on them did a video on it like really recently, and the way that she described it and what she showed, holy crap, it looks so much better. Like, it actually kind of looks like a game. Like, arrgh, I'm a pirate. It's one of the reasons why I'm really looking forward to the Sonic Colors remaster, is because it's like, oh, finally, it's not stuck on the Wii anymore. More people can play it. Like, I know it sold really well on the Wii, and the Wii obviously sold really well, but like, still, a lot of people are upgrading and want to have more of those games available on newer hardware. It's just more convenient that way, and I just don't understand why so many companies, Nintendo, are so reluctant to release older games now. They weren't before. What changed? Like, it's not even like a case where it's like, it's money. Not really, because they can make more money that way. Or even, and this might be a bit controversial of me to say, but reprinting older games. Like say, for instance, if I really wanted, like, to get, like, Klonoa on PS2 or something. If Namco really wanted that, maybe they could reprint the PS2 version. I don't know. Maybe sell it for, like, $30. I watched an all jump scares video with the volume almost muted. That Donald was still too loud. Especially since none of that money is actually going to the devs. They're literally not profiting off the real sales. Also, that point is nothing throughout. Yeah, exactly. It's that money's not going back through to anyone. It's gonna go to the seller or whatever. It's not gonna go back to the devs. The devs have already been paid, so. Hoarding intellect. That's all I can figure. It's just hoarding. It's just forcing scarcity. That's all I can think of. But they don't profit off of that scarcity. The only example I could think of where a company would be able to profit off of scarcity like that was when Nintendo made the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection like an only temporary release. As an aside, I should mention, I'm still pretty sure they're going to re-release like those versions, like those Switch versions separately at some point. I'm still pretty sure they're going to do that. Maybe not even like just on the regular Switch, but maybe like on like a Switch Pro or like a Switch 2. OLED Switch doesn't count as Switch Pro, so, you know.
Squidward gaming.
But like, yeah, I don't know why like Nintendo is like, especially again, I always think of Nintendo. I don't know why they're so concerned about re-releasing their older games, and why they're so like antsy about it, and then they don't do anything with it. Like, if they were like regularly releasing like collections and things like that, fine, whatever. I mean, I still don't think it's an issue, but fine, okay. but like they're not. Yeah, basically. I mean, I still bought it. In fact, I freely admit I actually have 2 copies. I double dipped on it. But it's like, if I'm gonna play it, I'm probably gonna play that ripped version that's on PC, because you can add in all the extra junk and whatnot. Like, I'm sorry, I've always wanted to play Mario 64 where it looks like the concept art, or not the concept art, like the promotional images. And now, thanks to the wonders of fans, that is now possible. And what's crazy is Nintendo is mostly leaving it alone. I hope it stays that way, because, yeah, I really hope it stays that way, because because obviously they've never had the best relationship with fan game devs and modders and whatnot, but like, I really hope that it stays that way, that Nintendo just lets the fans do that, because to me, it's like, it's an alternate version. It's just another way to experience the game, right? Another thing Nintendo pricing, see, I don't want to Switch Pro if it means exclusive games like the new 3DS. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do that, because from what I understand, those exclusive new 3DS games didn't do all that well comparatively. I definitely think there'll be a Switch Pro in the future, but I think it'll be more like a PS5, like a PS4 Pro. Or better yet, instead they just make their next console that, call it the Switch 2, and just have it like, it's fully backwards compatible with their Switch games, but it is a new system with some new features, upgraded Joy-Cons, things like that, a 4K resolution on the TV at least. Stuff like that, you know? And we'll probably be seeing the Switch 2 in a couple years. Maybe, if not this upcoming year, next year. Is like this if not in 2022, 2023 is definitely when I think they're going to do it. It's extremely easy to get a... It is! Another Nintendo price skip, but that's just it. I don't know, because they never release most of their games anymore. Like, every now and again, you'll get, oh boy, an NES or SNES game that you've never heard of. Great. Alright. Cool. But, like... I think we're gonna see it soon. And I do think that Nintendo's next system is going to be, like, a second Switch. I think it's gonna be, like, the Switch 2. Maybe, okay, this is a bit of a conspiracy theory here. 3D Switch. So it'll be like the 3DS, but it'll be like the Nintendo Switch. Maybe that's like maybe that's reaching, but like, I think they could totally do that. That'd be pretty dope. Have it so like in handheld mode, it has like 3D or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. To make up for maybe like lost performance that might not be available if it's not on the dock. Obviously, the dock doesn't actually provide any extra performance because you don't want to necessarily hamstring the games too much. But, like, when the Switch is in console mode, devs do have access to, like, features that let them overclock it and make it run better. So, a sequel to the best-selling Zelda game comes out next year. They won't ever reveal a successor until the sales have died down. Nintendo's also the people who have their child-friendly character film by people who did The Killing Fields and a couple who play Max Headroom. Wyatt? Oh, it won't just be Switch 2. Like I said, I think it'll be like 3D Switch or something like that. You say that, though, Lyoko. I am almost certain that that game is going to get delayed again, and you'll have to get another Switch for it. Like, you'll have to get the Switch 2, and people are going to be pissed. But they're going to buy it, because it's a new Switch, it's new... I'm not saying I'm not going to buy it. Of course I'm going to buy it, but, like, when I have the money. But... Nintendo Super Switch or Switch Super. Yeah, something like that. I think I'm gonna head out. I had fun and the conversations were intriguing. I wish you a wonderful and I hope you have... Okay, bye Maurice! Take care! Stay safe! Bye-bye! Oh, right! Yes. The Super Mario Brothers film was made by... The Super Mario Brothers film, apparently, like the directors and whatnot were, like, right assholes, too, so... It was also apparently the worst film that Bob Hoskins ever worked on, so... Hey, thank you for the biddy from Maurice Cherry. Woo! Ah! BOTW2 reuses the world from Breath of the Wild. You say that, but it's also altering the world, plus adding the Skyloft stuff, plus adding in new dungeons, plus adding in new weapons, plus altering models, plus adding in towns, apparently. They still have a lot of work to do. The actors were hammered most of the time. Interestingly enough, the reason BO2 is because the devs had too many ideas for DLC. Which, by the way, very similar idea that Mario Galaxy 2 had. Although that game didn't seem to be adding as much as they are for BOTW2. Alright, Kaze, how does that look? Would society be different if man evolved from canines? Oh, absolutely. The flats look great. Awesome. Is there anything you'd like changed? I don't think it'll be delayed, but it'll probably get out 2022 holiday release. Alternatively, it might still come out on the Switch, but they'll also announce the upgraded version for the Switch too. Like they did with the first game. I mean, that didn't impact sales of the thing at all. Double Q, yes. I don't think so, though. Maybe send me a screenshot of it on Telegram or live. Okay, cool. I will do that after the stream is done. I'm just gonna real quickly work on the commission I have going for Milksteak, who's in the chat right now. I've already began doing the sort of basic sketch. I'm going to begin the process of... As you can see, this picture is funny because it also involves my character, but, like, look at what I have to reference. The commission was literally Fox in this picture. So, yeah. The squid. Did I really? Hang on. There we go. Apparently Nintendo said that the Switch is in the middle of its life cycle. I don't think so. I think they're going to have to move ahead soon. I think there's going to be too much pressure for them to move ahead. Images you can hear. Using references when doing requests is fun because you can take creative liberties, but when it's a commission, it's stressful. Well, I don't think this was a poor reference. I think it's literally just... no, literally, it's exactly what they wanted. It's just draw this picture, but with Fox. Images you can hear. My guess is 2023, 2025 for this guess will be revealed for next year release. Yeah, that's why it's. I think it'll be within like the upcoming year, 2021 or 2022. That's my guess. At least for a reveal, maybe not for a release, but for a reveal. Because the Switch is in kind of a perilous situation that has to just do with the fact that it released like halfway through the generation, basically. And that's just because of the fact that part of the Switch's appeal is that you can pardon me for the noise in the background. Part of the Switch's appeal is that you can basically play close fairly close to console level games on your handheld, but as tech gets better, that becomes harder and harder to do, right? And yeah, we are getting some games that are on PS5 but also on Switch, but those are gonna like say for instance, the new Sonic game is coming out on both PS5. It's coming out on PS5, PS4, and Switch. Is the story getting worse? I don't know. I don't have a window. I can't tell. Anyway, I'm in my closed off basement right now. I can't even hear anything. I just say it won't be long because of the Switch OLED. Not a good financial decision to release a new model if you're already designing a replacement. I don't know. That's actually not that uncommon. If you remember when they when they announced the Xbox One, they also released a redesigned Xbox, like Xbox 360. And the Xbox Series X and Xbox One X and like the PS4 Pro were not released that much longer before the Switch Pro was announced. It's why I think they're going to announce a new Pro line, like maybe like a proper Switch Pro first, probably sometime late this year or next year, maybe around Christmas, and if not early next year, and then it'll launch around Christmas, and then they'll announce a Switch 2 eventually, like maybe around that time frame. I'm not sure. Maybe the Switch Pro will basically be the Switch 2, and that's what they'll be doing for that generation. They'll be focusing more on just upgrading the Switch over time instead of releasing completely new consoles. I stream in the basement, yes. That is true. They also did that with the Game Boy Light, where it's like they released that, but also the Game Boy Color is out. Or with the when the DS came out, they had the Game Boy Micro. The DSi was announced not long before the 3DS, I believe. I'd like them to make something new, actually a good version of the Virtual Boy to act on the side of the Switch, like the 3DS was to the Wii U. I don't think they're going to do that because they have merged their console and home divisions, and they did that largely so that they could focus on Switch development. I don't think we're going to see Nintendo have them be separate ever again. What I think they'll do is I think that hopefully, or I hope that they're going to do this, is that they will take more advantage of the VR potential of the Switch 2 or Pro or whatever you want to call it, the Switch 2.0, with the next system. Because Nintendo Labo VR was cute, but it really didn't, for a lot of people, it didn't scratch that itch. And there wasn't a lot of games for it. There was the Labo games and Spice and Wolf and Smash Brothers Breath of the Wild, and that was about it. And Mario Odyssey had the VR missions. That was it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's others, but I literally could not tell you what they were. Which should be telling. It is, yeah. The VR mode of Smash Brothers is even worse, honestly. And, you know, it's not for nothing, though. The VR, for just a fun little distract, it works well. Excuse me. It does work pretty alright. It's just, it very much is. It's more there to be, like, a fun little distraction rather than a dedicated part of the Switch experience. I like to think that for the Switch Pro, with the added horsepower, they'll be able to make VR games more stable, and ergo, they'll focus on that a little bit more. I do still hope that the form factor is similar to the Switch Labo, because it's less expensive that way, and the Switch itself can act as the kind of the VR headset, but, you know. Skyrim! Yeah, maybe Switch Pro will have VR Skyrim. I also hope the customization options for Mii's are more like Miitopia, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Don't get me wrong, that would be like super cool, but I'm not holding my breath. Maybe we'll get, we will get more options, I think, but I don't think it'll be that much. Ah! Bot! Yucky! Oh, the successor will definitely have paid online. I like to think that they'll do better. because like they are apparently upgrading their online infrastructure and all that stuff, so I do think it'll be better. Do I think it's gonna be that great? Thank you very much for the follow from Wayzoon the Raccoon. I love your name. Welcome to the Fox Den. Kick up your feet and relax. We're just working on some art here. This is actually making me thirsty for some DP, I will say. You ruined my groove! I'm sorry, but you threw off Lyoko's groove. Sorry! Actually, be more like, do you want to become famous? It's always that one for some reason. I literally just bought a 2 liter of Dr. Pepper before I left work today. I could totally go for some tonight, too. I'm still sad that Smash Ultimate E-Fighters weren't upgraded. Yeah, I'm not terribly surprised that they didn't. Is it a big deal to me? Not really. But, like, I hope that, like, for Smash 6, or whatever you want to call it, technically 7, I think they are gonna at least have more Mii jobs. But, like, I don't know if it's gonna be all of them. Probably just the most popular ones from Miitopia or something. Let me beat people up as a cat with a Sans head! I do like how people were getting upset that, like, Shantae wasn't a character. And don't get me wrong, Shantae was one of my mains that I wanted to be in the game, but to me, it's less that she's not, it's like that she's stuck as a Mii fighter, and more she was upgraded from a goddamn sticker. You know? Like, that to me, that's an improvement. A massive expansion for the Miis. I wouldn't mind that, actually. Although I think competitive players would be upset because I think Miis aren't considered competitively viable. Like, you can use them, but I think they're all pretty low tier, if I remember correctly. Excuse me. New Smash is going to have a hard time getting hype in a way. It's going to be a downgrade just because there's no way to have all the fighters. Yeah, no, I think the best thing that they could do is that what they could do is basically keep the original 12, pick out a handful of fan favorites like Marth, Ike, Falco, Wolf, Zero Suit Samus, Ridley, Wario, Meta Knight, King Dedede. Just like a handful of favorites, like Sonic, Mega Man, just like a handful of favorite characters from like the fandom. Hi 747, and then get rid of the rest. And then start from scratch, and then focus on having a roster about as large, mostly made of new characters. Next Smash is only sword fight. Next Smash is only anime sword fighters. Super Soul Calibur Bros. Only 5 Super Soul Calibur Brothers. Yeah. People are gonna be so mad if that final DLC character is like from Soul Calibur or something. I still think it's gonna be Jonesy from Fortnite, honestly. Next Smash is just anime. Then Goku can finally get in. Ew. Why do I hear deja vu in this picture? I've been in this place before. take Fortnite just because it's still kind of new now. Next Smash more like I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. Maybe it's been out a few years, so. But like on that note, Goku and Fighter Z is like Fire Emblem and Smash. I know. I hate it. That's actually part of why, and I'm gonna be that guy, or got that, whatever you want to say, that girl. I'm gonna be that girl. Fighter Z not jiving with me. Like it's just, it's not clicking. Maybe it shouldn't have been the first like Arxis game I really like tried to give a proper shot, but like it's not clicking with me. TNO had a Smash joke. I don't know what TNO is. I'm sure you've probably explained it before. I'm sorry. Hydrate? I actually don't have a drink, so I gotta go get one. I'll be right back, folks. Let me just mute the music. I will be right back. Back, grab myself some of that sweet, delicious nectar pepper. By the way, storm stopped already. I looked outside. It's just kind of dark out now. There's no clouds or anything. It's just kind of dark. With that said, I'm probably still going to be wrapping up soonish. So let's go to the BG. If we had to have another Fire Emblem character, though, a constant character would be amazing. Last 3 games have had enough representation. Give me someone like Leaf, Hector, Elwood. Isn't Elwood generally considered to be like the worst lord in the series? Please forgive me. I haven't really played much Fire Emblem. I played like 5 minutes of the Famicom one, didn't like it, and that was that. I'm just not that interested. But isn't Elwood considered the worst lord in the series? I know it'll never happen because Cartoon Network on the other side. Cartoon Network funny game comes out with older shows represented like Code Lyoko. I will buy it. I don't even care if it's bad. I just like to see some kind of non-fan game love for local warriors. I should mention that there is a Cartoon Network Smash Brothers knockoff, and the only real thing of note is that you can play as Captain Planet in it. Imagine if the last fighter was Pokemon Gen 8 rep. I won't complain as long as it's Cinderace. I don't think it's gonna be a Pokemon. I think it's gonna be a guest character, honestly. And I think it's gonna be like something out of the. Okay, real talk. I know I was saying Jonesy from Fortnite, and that's still who I'm putting my money, betting my money on. But at this point, it could be literally anyone. As long as they're from a game, it could be literally anyone. A safe bet would be like Crash Bandicoot or something, but like. I think that's a pretty safe bet, honestly. Imagine if there's if like Crash Bandicoot gets in, but it didn't get into freaking PlayStation All-Stars. Jesus. I probably should have asked it when I commissioned you. You said your favorite soda is Dr. Pepper, right? This comment is... Oh, no, I adore Dr. Pepper. It's my favorite soda. Oh, I hope Sam's alarm doesn't get me DMCA'd. I can hear it in the background. Ah! Abyss, your alarm! Cherry Dr. Pepper rings. I do like Cherry Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is literally the best. Imagine if it was a fan of culture. Imagine if it was a Roblox ref. Oh, I almost want it to be like the Roblox guy, like the generic Roblox guy, because people would be pissed. You see, the thing is that I'm pretty much content with whatever. And you want to know why? Because I got what I always wanted in Smash Brothers in this one. I got Sonic, and I got Banjo-Kazooie in Smash Brothers together in one game. That's all I ever wanted ever since I was a little kid. That's all I ever wanted, and I got it. They could never release another Smash Brothers, and I'd be content. Everything that I've liked after that has just been a victory lap. Everything that I haven't cared for, sucks, but there you go. Like, when I was asked, I may or may not have just ordered a T-chip license plate for my car. Yes! I love it. I've had Cherry Dr. Pepper because of one of those Pepsi mixing machines. Legendary. No, I also had it in a can. I've had it in a can before, yeah. That's fantastic. I am so happy that you did that. Alright, Milksteak, how does that look for, like, a sketch? The way Steve's textures work in Minecraft are the same as, are the same as in Minecraft. So if you can mod your Switch and access Smash files, you can change your Minecraft skin, but only you would see it. That's so cool. Drink all that soda at once and see how it comes out. Look how much I can piss! What was I saying? Right, looks good to me. Awesome. If there's any changes you'd like, let me know. I don't know what's going on. I got to take the dog out. Instead of grabbing some Dr. Pepper, I just instinctively grabbed a And instead of grabbing some DP, I just instantly grabbed a drink. No, don't worry about it. No, literally you said emulate the picture but with Fox. I think that's enough direction, but I just want to know if there's anything you'd like changed. Alright, Lyoko, see you later. What was I saying? Right. But when I posted that thing asking 1 like in 1 game, I put Smash Brothers Ultimate. The only thing I put was, I mean, come on. But if you know me as a gamer, you'd probably know why. And if you didn't, why I didn't feel the need to explain myself. That's basically why. Look, I want to make one thing clear. I love Smash Brothers for Wii U. I think that game is great, and having, like, Mega Man or whatever was really cool. But for me, it didn't... Nothing I want to change that moment. Awesome. It didn't have that holy crap Sonic is in Smash moment like Brawl did. Smash Ultimate had that moment for me. And as a result, it really does resonate with me in a similar way that Brawl did when it came out. Or when Melee came out. I mean, I also have other good, positive memories with Wii U. Of course, I love that game. I think that game's fantastic. But I think I'm going to remember Ultimate more fondly. Just because of that alone. I mean, obviously, I also just think it's mechanically more solid, but, like, because that oddly specific childhood dream has finally been realized. And I never thought it would. I never thought it was going to happen. But I'm really glad that it did. Alright, so if that's the case, I think we're going to wrap up for tonight. Now that I think about it, I've always, something in that game I always wanted to, more Metroid representation. Yeah, that's another thing. We did get more Metroid representation. I feel like that, like, the only thing that could make it, like, actually better for me is if we got more Sonic representation. And even then, I'm not super hung up on that. Anywho, I think that's it for now. I want to thank each and every single one of you guys for hanging out with me, listening to me ramble, being terrified when you thought I took off my clothes, and all that other good stuff. I had a really, really fun time. I only got Dark Samus because now I have 2 minutes. Aw, yeah, and Ridley. I'm super excited for Ridley. Anyway, all of that aside, let us find someone to raid. If anyone has any passing thoughts before we close up for the night, now would be the time to let me know. Oh, I love you too. Let me just check, but not my Discord. Sorry, I meant to look for my Twitch and see who's streaming. Actually, no, that's not the right music. Oh, Diva stopped streaming. I'm just gonna send you guys over to Diva. I'm gonna send you guys over to Void. Papu. I think it might be. Okay, Choco. Well, there's two slots left. Oh, Poppin is streaming. So is Vermont. Void is also streaming, but Void has a harder time getting views. So as much as I love like Papu and I love Vermont, I'm gonna send us over to Void. They're actually playing Borderlands 2. Everyone's favorite. But you know what? That's fine. I know we've got some people in the chat who like Borderlands, so I'm gonna send you guys over to him. Okay, excellent. Don't really have much else to say, I guess. Pardon me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love you all. Bye!